I tortured myself for 90 days live on YouTube, and it was so bad. Now, let me tell you the backstory. I have been trying to learn the violin for a number of years, and when I first heard Stefan Grappelli playing, I was hooked. I was in love. I bought a really cheap $100 violin, and then that was not good enough. And then I stepped up to a student model, and that one wasn't good enough. And then I stepped up to what I have now, which is a 5-string Glasser carbon fiber pickup mounted violin. Because the outcome is I want to play out. And I do. I play out now. But at the time, I wanted to get good, and I wanted to get good fast. But I also knew that what that would take was a lot of dedication and a lot of hard work. So I decided that I needed to have a log for myself from where I started. I needed to make one for my kids because they needed to know that anything you want to do, it's going to take time. And I thought this will be good for other people because they will see how long it takes to correct mistakes and whatever. So I started making the vlog, and it was terrible, like terrible. So bad. Here's what happened. During that time, I started off, with just base one. I did not have a dedicated hands-on teacher, and I don't recommend that. I think if you do want any kind of a shortcut to a system, you need a guide that really helps you to get better quicker. What I did do is I did seek out YouTubers to help me and get me to the next level, which they did, and I learned some stuff. But during the journey, I had times where the instrument, I was holding it wrong, and so I had a lot of pain and discomfort. There were other times where, I just couldn't get my bow hold right. How my intonation was all over the place. I really struggled with how it fit into my body. I changed up the shoulder rest several times. I can't tell you how many times I have several shoulder rests. And I also struggled because on a violin, there is no like set frets or things like that. So you really do have to feel where those notes are and start building that muscle memory of where it is. And that does take time as well. I learned technique because I did have books also to help me. I downloaded a bunch of books. Now, did I ever hate the violin during this journey? Yes. Yes, I did. I hated it. I was practicing online on the live recordings, but I was also practicing on my own outside of that every day. So I was practicing there, and then I would come and practice in front of people. And it was really, really tough to sometimes keep going because there's nobody cheering you on. Trust me, there was like maybe 1 or 2 views on these videos, and people would click off within seconds. Well, I can't blame them. And I mean, it's really bad playing. What I learned from the experience is that I really do love the violin. Love it. There are times when I am disheartened, things don't go the way I need it to, or I take steps backwards in my playing. But eventually I know I'm going to push through. So I just keep going. So that's something that everybody needs to understand about learning something, is that it's not about really talent or great intelligence. When you watch movies and they have those montages of the hero is disheartened, and then the guru steps in and music starts playing, and then the guru takes him from 0 to kick butt at the end of it, and he goes and he thwarts the bad guy. That's not reality. If you're at one level, you're not going to get to 10 levels above in a blink of an eye. It's going to take little tiny steps. And if you are having a really hard time going back to something, here's my advice. I think it's good advice as other people have given it. Tell yourself you're going to do it for 5 minutes, and then you can leave. but then promise yourself you're coming back to it the next day. And then do it for 5 minutes and maybe 6 minutes and maybe 7 minutes. And then leave it and come back the next day. Because this is something that if you really, really want to get better at something, you do need to keep coming back to it, and it'll build that muscle, muscle of resilience and that muscle of tenacity that, yes, I am working at this, and yes, I can do this. Discipline is hard, but it's worth it in the end. The other thing I'm really glad about this is that now I have a record that when I need to remind myself of where I started, I know where it is. And I can go back and watch how bad I was, how incredibly bad I was to where I am now, especially on those days when I get disheartened and I don't think I want to continue. That's when I can go back to this and say, wow, look how far I've come. I'm not there anymore. And if I keep going, I'll get even better than where I am now. Well, if you've enjoyed this little journey of telling you about it, you can go back and watch the 90 days of practice I did if you really want to. I guarantee you're going to watch maybe 5 seconds of it, or, sit and watch it with popcorn and just laugh because it's bad. If you want to learn how I went from 0% to competent on the violin, I'm happy to point you in the direction of that video. And I hope that you will stick around for the rest of my journey. Thanks so much.